Today's talk is a bit different from those presenting the top universities in the world. I have to admit that there are challenges to university rankings. Here, I present some of the leading critiques. But even though the following critiques are justified, university rankings are here to stay. In future talks, I will consider again ways to answer the following reservations. University rankings have become increasingly popular over the past few decades. They are used by students, parents, academics, and policymakers to assess the quality and reputation of universities. However, the reliability and validity of those rankings have been subject to much criticism, especially during the past year. In this talk, I explore several major critiques of university rankings and discuss the limitations of using them as measures of quality. One of the main criticisms of university rankings is that they are based on subjective and arbitrary criteria. Rankings such as the Times Higher Education and QS World University Rankings rely heavily on surveys of academics and employers, which can be biased and unreliable. For example, academics tend to favor universities in their own field and country, which can result in an overrepresentation of certain institutions in the rankings. Similarly, employers may have limited knowledge of universities outside their own country or region, which can lead to an underrepresentation of quality institutions elsewhere. This means that the rankings are based on who answers the surveys more than on the quality of the institutions themselves. Another criticism of university rankings is that they do not consider diversity and complexity of universities. Rankings often use simplistic metrics such as the number of publications or the ratio of faculty to students, which can overlook important factors such as the quality of teaching, the diversity of the student body, or the impact of research on society. As a result, universities that excel in areas such as community engagement or innovation may be overlooked or undervalued in the rankings. Aggregating several ranking exercises may be the right way to go. Furthermore, university rankings can create competitive culture that prioritizes prestige and reputation over quality and innovation. Universities may prioritize their position in the rankings over their mission and values, which can lead to a focus on short-term gains, such as increasing research output or attracting high-paying international students or faculty. This can have negative consequences for students and society, as universities may neglect areas such as teaching quality, diversity, and social responsibility. Additionally, university rankings can have a negative impact on universities that are not highly ranked. These institutions may be stigmatized and undervalued, which can lead to a loss of funding, talent, and opportunities. This can have a disproportionate impact on universities in developing countries or regions which may not have the resources or the reputation to compete with established institutions. Clearly, if you know a university ranks low, why would you enroll there? This creates a self-fulfilling prophecy that makes it difficult to turn around university rankings. Finally, university rankings can perpetuate inequality and bias in the higher education system. Rankings may favor universities that are well established and well funded, which can lead to a concentration of resources and talent in a small number of institutions. This can exacerbate existing inequalities in the higher education system and limit opportunities for students and researchers from underrepresented backgrounds. Additionally, rankings may overlook the contributions of universities in developing countries or regions, which can reinforce the dominance of Western universities in the global higher education landscape. In conclusion, while university rankings can be a useful tool for assessing the quality and reputation of universities, they have many limitations and should be used with caution. Rankings are based on subjective and arbitrary criteria, overlook the diversity and complexity of universities, create a competitive culture that prioritizes prestige over quality, stigmatize and undervalue lower-ranked institutions, and perpetuate inequality and bias in higher education systems. To ensure a fair and equitable higher education system, policymakers, students, and academics should prioritize a more comprehensive and nuanced approach to assessing the quality and impact of universities. This could involve a broader range of metrics that take into account the diversity and complexity of universities, as well as a focus on social responsibility, community engagement, and innovation. By doing so, we can ensure that universities are valued for their contributions to society and not just their position in the rankings. Hello, I am Professor Gad Yair, and in my YouTube channel and my online course, you will learn everything you need to know about academia and science careers. I provide you with tips, suggestions, and recommendations along with information on new trends in higher education. My course, Land Your Academic Career, goes deeper and takes a more practical approach. The link below. Join me on your journey to land your academic career. Hit the like button and sign up for this channel on the top universities in the world. Until next time, I am Professor Gad Yair.